Nobody tells you this about TRT, especially your doctors, because why would they? It sounds like an answer to all your problems, but most men have no clue what taking TRT will actually cost them. You think it's a shortcut to feeling like a man again, feeling like yourself, right? And I don't blame you, because it'll definitely do that. It'll give you more energy, it'll give you more libido, and it'll definitely increase your testosterone. But what nobody will ever mention to you is the silent trade-off. The way that it chains you to a needle. The way that your balls actually do shrink. And if you want to have kids, the longer you're on TRT, the harder it is to have kids. Eventually you'll become infertile. And the scariest part is that your body, over a long enough time frame, will forget how to produce testosterone on its own. And the funniest part about this is that you probably didn't even need TRT to begin with. Now, from my experience, most guys, especially the clients who come to me, they are considering hopping on TRT after just one bad blood panel. Your doctor is gonna see 350 nanograms per deciliter, and he's gonna prescribe to you TRT. But now, you're stuck. You think that you're fixing the problem, but really, you're just outsourcing your masculinity. And I say this as somebody who almost did it. I almost paid a monthly subscription to get my masculinity back. But I took a step back and I realized the problem wasn't my low testosterone. It was the way that I was living. So in this video, I'm gonna break down for you the 4 core truths that nobody's gonna tell you about TRT. And it's not some medical textbook answers, because you can just go ChatGPT that yourself. This is real shit from real experience, from watching men lose themselves in fake solutions. And I'm gonna show you how, by the end of this video, you can naturally take your testosterone levels back without needles, without pills, and without turning your balls into ornaments. Core truth number 1, TRT is a lifelong leash. The moment you hop on TRT, you are telling your body, we don't need to produce testosterone anymore. I got it covered. And your body is gonna instantly listen to that. Your testosterone production is gonna shut down, at least over a long enough time frame of taking it. Your testicles are gonna shrink, making it harder to have children if that's something that you wanna do. Your LH and your FSH, which is your luteinizing hormone, and your follicle stimulating hormone, are gonna drop drastically, which help naturally produce testosterone. And now if you decide to stop taking TRT, your T levels are gonna go from being maybe over 1,000 to back below 200. So you're not actually boosting your masculinity. You're just temporarily renting high testosterone. That's the way that you should see this. Core truth number 2, you're usually not low T. You're just living soft. TRT clinics love to label you as low T, but 90% of the time, genuinely speaking, you're overstimulated, overfed, underslept, and completely addicted to dopamine. Especially in our modern world, it's super easy to fall into this trap. Let me ask you 3 simple questions. Are you sleeping 6 hours a night and scrolling on your phone until you go to bed? Are you spanking your willy 3 to 5 times a week with 0 purpose in your day? And are you eating processed garbage and skipping sunlight every single morning? Now, if you're doing any of those things, you need to fix those first, sidebar. But no injections are gonna save you from that, which is part of the root cause of your problem. You don't need a prescription, you just need a reset. Core truth number 3, TRT hijacks your internal validation. This one's deep. TRT doesn't just give you testosterone. It's gonna rewire your reward system. You're gonna start attributing every single win, every single PR, and every single confidence boost to the needle and not yourself. So indirectly, that's gonna make you stop trusting your own effort, your own will, and your own grind. And what happens when that vial runs out? Well, so does your confidence. Core truth number 4, TRT attracts the wrong identity. Look at most dudes on TRT. Not all, but most of them. They're chasing youth, aesthetics, and control. But deep down, they're scared. Scared to face the fact that discipline, not drugs, is what builds a man. The more you rely on shortcuts, the more that you're gonna drift away from becoming the kind of man that you're meant to be. I remember sitting at my apartment in the Bronx when I was living there in 2023. My test was under 400, my libido was low, my focus was all over the place, and I had brain fog all day, every day. Eventually, I had enough of this and I started researching TRT because I knew it existed. And then I saw guys preaching that they were getting life-changing results from it. So I was pretty curious and I was thinking about hopping on it. And I almost did it. I almost fell for it. But something felt off. I literally just could not commit to it. At the time, I didn't know why, but now I'm glad I never did it. Because I actually asked myself why I'm doing it and am I actually fixing the root cause? Or am I just escaping it? That's when, over a long enough time frame, I eventually quit all the substances that I was doing. I smashed my bong, quit weed, quit alcohol, quit nicotine, and I just dialed in my lifestyle, my sleep, my diet, my faith, my training. I started journaling every single night. I started reading books and educating myself. And surprisingly, a bunch of months later, my testosterone quadrupled and went up to over 1,300. No shots, just structure and self-respect. So what's the truth about TRT? It's not evil and it's not a scam, because it definitely does work. But the way I see it, it's just a tool to cover up your lack of discipline to fix your lifestyle. Because truthfully, brother, your testosterone is just a mirror of your discipline, and you can't fake that forever. TRT might give you the numbers on a lab test that you're looking to see, but it'll never give you the man that you could become if you just earned it. And it's really not that hard. So should you take it or not? Well, no. Not if you haven't optimized your lifestyle first. If you have, and you still have low T, by the grace of God, I have no idea how you would. But if you still do, then yeah, sure, bro. You could take TRT. Maybe you're an anomaly or an exception to the rule. But every single one of my clients who's thought about taking TRT, like Luke, like David, like Elijah, they didn't have to end up taking it because they implemented what I mentioned to you in this video. And I'd rather piss off all of you than see one more of you guys make a decision that you're gonna regret just because you didn't take that leap to optimize your life naturally first. Why surrender your potential if it's not even necessary? So just optimize your lifestyle first, and if that somehow fails, then go take TRT, bro. But PS, brother, that won't happen, okay? Now, if you wanna go check out my private community to figure out how you can naturally optimize your lifestyle to increase your T levels, then go ahead and click that in the description below. Or you can just book a call to work with me directly one-to-one. That's also in the description. Otherwise, if you want more free value, my friend, then by all means, watch this next video on screen where I literally break down exactly how I 4x my testosterone naturally.